He wants at it. He wants the battle.
Team that hasn't won a playoff game in a decade.
Hey, I hope we lose. What do you want me to do?
All right, here's the thing. I'm gonna break the fourth wall, pull back the curtain, the whole thing. These press conferences were supposed to be silly. It was like a joke, like we're a sporting event, so we're gonna post-show press conference. They were never supposed to actually be real press conferences, like addressing real issues. Today we're gonna address a real issue.
Do you feel like Wildes has changed now that his Patriots are doing well?
Absolutely, no question.
I'm not gonna say it's gonna break the show, but I'm saying if we don't address this issue, it could.
I mean, the fun-loving, jovial, you can make fun of me, my takes are,
Let's just say, God forbid, but that the Chiefs don't turn it around, they do miss the playoffs, and the next year they start, they're just bad. And so I'm like, oh, so my football team is not good anymore. I guess I'm gonna have to start telling jokes and being like, let me tell you a story about when I worked at Ben & Jerry's, doing this whole thing.
I'm just bringing fun, I'm bringing levity. I picked the Cardinals to win the Super Bowl. All that, gone.
And my rationale was, well, because my football team's not good, the audience is gonna expect something different from me. So now I'm just gonna be like the charming, funny guy. Guess what? Show it more. You know why? I wouldn't be good at that.
He wants at it. He wants the battle. Hey, yesterday, I'm coming down the stairs 10 minutes before the show. I see Wildes. He's like, you're in trouble. I'm like, what? He's like, oh, you're gonna get it. I was like, I didn't know what he was talking about. What he was talking about was my Ravens getting stomped by the Bengals.
KW's football team is very good. They could win the Super Bowl. It doesn't mean KW should change what has made him. And keep this in, because he needs to hear this. What has made him America's most beloved sportscaster. His acerbic wit, his charm, his humor.
That's the difference. Before the Patriots were good, he would have probably, patted me on the back and, hey man, the Ravens will be fine. Lamar will be back. He's just struggling. Now, you're dead. You're in trouble. Wait till I get at you.
But for some reason, he thinks because his football team's good, and these are direct quotes, that he has to now carry the show, that everyone looks to him for his football wisdom, and that he has to be the takes guy. Nah, bro.
I'm serious. I'm not even playing. So it's incredible, the difference now between Wildes. Before, when the Patriots were horrible, and now that they're great.
Stuck a toe into those waters today. It's 3:04. We're talking about a dynasty.
Here's what I'm saying.
You think it's too much to say you're back to being a dynasty before you've won a playoff game?
I'm not saying that yet.
I'm
not saying that yet.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the analogy I would make. Man, on a work site, the OSHA guy shows up. He's not saying there's accidents, then you call the hospital. He's just looking out for an environment where accidents can happen. I'm just saying, if there was an OSHA guy dedicated to football dynasties, he would write the Patriots up.
He went way too far with the dynasty talk. Can we win a playoff game first?
Team that hasn't won a playoff game in a decade.
Dynasty, really? I think not.
We have rules. It works. They should not change based on the skill of our local football teams. And I need folks in the comments to occasionally, just throw in there, we miss the old KW. Help us out there.
I framed the dynasty conversation perfectly.
I'm not saying we are a dynasty. I'm just saying there's a lot of elements of Dynasty that I would be nervous about if I wasn't a Patriot.
Okay. I tried to be humble. I said, I'm not talking about a dynasty, but Nick and Brou, and largely everyone, is so scarred by the Patriots' dominance. They only hear their own haunting memories. Wildes was saying the Patriots are a dynasty. No, I did not. I've worked in office buildings largely most of my professional life. And you know what would happen? Hey, everybody come out to the lobby. The fire marshal is here to talk to us about what happens and what we should do. And he would check to make sure the points of egress weren't being blocked by, you know, a microwave or a cooler or something. Hey, you got to get out that way in case there's a fire. Would check to make sure everything was working so there would be no accidents. Now, the way that Nick and Brou talk about it, they say, oh, fire marshal said the building's on fire. That's not what he said. He's just observing some stuff. Guy comes in and he's observing some stuff. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. There's some open paint cans. Oh, wow. There's someone smoking by some gasoline. Oh, wow. There you are up high without a harness on. Nick will be like, wow, he said that guy fell off the thing. That's not true. I'm just saying, there is an environment where a dynasty can happen. Okay? And as for me changing, the Patriots were terrible most of my life and also in the formative years of my life. I'm totally comfortable with the Patriots being terrible. I feel a little bit odd being a dynasty. When I was growing up, the Patriots were bad, the Red Sox were bad. We kind of rolled with it. The Celtics were pretty good. And now the Red Sox started to win championships and the Patriots were a dynasty for 20 years. What do you want me to do about it? I play the cards I was given. Now we're the best team in the AFC, maybe the NFL. And I also try to be nice, Gianna. I try to give them an olive branch. You know what I said? Hey, I hope we lose some games.
You did say that.
Right? Try to be a nice guy. I don't want to win all the games. Hog all the food at Thanksgiving.
Have the bye, Bills at home, hat and shirt game that we can just clinch, which is shocking early. And then the Ravens. I kind of want to lose one of these games just to get sort of any flaws exposed. And I feel like we have been beaten up on tomato cans. All the shots about it's an easy schedule, not totally wrong. It was 17-0 in the end of the first. Like I liked it, did feel like practice when they didn't go for that 4th and 1. Like, oh, good, let's do a little hurry up and get a field goal. But I do want to have like a stress test before the playoffs. Is it strange that I want these games to be tougher than
I think
or even lose? I know it sounds crazy, but I wouldn't hate it.
I think being tough and having to grind out some of these games, the Buffalo game, the Baltimore game, because these are teams that you might have to face in the postseason, that will give you kind of an idea of, in a feel of, this is what playoff football is going to be like.
What are the two teams I said? One to the Bills, one to the Ravens. Hey, I hope we lose. What do you want me to do? Throw the game? Have it be some huge controversy? Have the federal government involved? What are we supposed to do? I'm saying I hope we kind of lose. I was like, Greg, what do you think about maybe losing? That was obviously a compliment to Brou. Against a team like the Ravens, a playoff caliber. The Ravens might not even make the playoff. I'm just trying to be a nice guy. I don't want to win all the games.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.